The company was facing a public listing, but my boyfriend kept fooling around with his childhood friend Amelia Hall, regardless of the occasion. Part 2. His words, once gentle and affectionate, now felt absurdly mocking. Before I heard them talking, I might have thought he was truly worried about me, which made him so anxious. But now, I could clearly imagine him sending these messages while laughing at me with others. The thought made my heart twist uncontrollably again. Scalding tears dropped onto my phone screen, blurring my vision. I trembled as I exited the chat and sent a message to my mom. I lost. I'll go through with the arranged marriage. Arson had no idea that I came to this unknown fourth-tier city to resist my family's arranged marriage. I always believed that even if I left home, I could still get everything I wanted. After being with him, I gave him everything I had so he could have the means to fight back against my family. Later, not only did I humble myself to help him get investors, but I also drank until I had stomach bleeding for a deal and was rushed to the ER. For 3 years, I never dared to rest, pouring all my effort into the company. I only hoped that when the company went public and I brought him home to meet my parents, he could stand tall and proud, no longer feeling inferior. But I never imagined that in his eyes, all I'd done was worthless, even shameful. My mom paused in shock when she heard my words, then responded with relief. I'm so glad you've come around. Sweetheart, don't worry. Mom and Dad would never hurt you. All right, I'll come home as soon as I finish what I'm working on. I'll leave the wedding plans to you. After settling the serious matters and ending the call, I collapsed onto the sofa, dazed. At that moment, the sound of the door opening came from nearby. I stiffly looked over and saw Arson walking in with a simple clothing bag in hand. He didn't notice the terrible look on my face and excitedly waved the bag, saying, Celine, I passed by a lingerie shop on my way back and thought this set would suit you. Try it on now, okay? The bag he held had the words Atelier printed on it. I froze when I saw it clearly. All those outfits of mine had been brought back by Arson and he always used the same lines, saying the clothes suited me, so he bought them for me to try. And every time, I believed his words without question, never doubting him once. But I had forgotten, if it was really by chance, why did the shopping bags always have the exact same brand logo? I pressed my lips together and said nothing. Arson, not getting a response, had the smile on his face fade and his gaze toward me deepened. I knew, he was angry again. I opened my mouth, just about to say I didn't want to wear it, when he snapped impatiently, what's with you today? You don't reply to messages and now you're acting mute? Can you react a little? Don't make me feel like I'm acting a one-man show. Alright, he continued. Celine, sometimes I really wish you'd learn from Amelia. Learn what a proper woman should be like. His so-called proper woman ran a risque lingerie store, spoke in vulgar tones with a shy face, pretending to be demure. I looked at the familiar yet strange Arson in front of me, my heart aching as if a heavy object smashed into my chest. I could barely breathe. Before I could speak, Arson set the shopping bag on the sofa with a cold face and said sharply, I'm going to shower. I hope you've changed into the clothes when I come out. Celine, don't disappoint me with that. He no longer spared me a single glance, removed his suit jacket and headed into the bathroom. But before he was even gone for long, the phone he left on the coffee table lit up. On the screen was Amelia's name. I had never cared to check his phone before, always giving him the utmost respect. Even when he offered his phone for me to look through, I always chose to trust him. But now, almost involuntarily, I picked up his phone. As soon as the screen unlocked, the messages between him and Amelia were right there in front of me. Arson, you must get Celine to wear the new set from my store. Without her modeling pics, I can't launch the new items. My hand holding the phone clenched tightly. What did she mean by that? What modeling? What product launch? My brain felt like it exploded, blood rushing, my heart pounding wildly as if it would leap from my chest. With trembling hands, I searched Amelia's store on multiple platforms. Soon, I found her shop on a certain platform and there I was, posing in her outfits. Everywhere I looked, it was my familiar face, my familiar figure, my familiar clothing. I stared, frozen in disbelief, as I scrolled through every photo. And under each product listing were filthy, vile comments. Is she a store employee? Can you ask how much she charges? Damn, I've never seen such pale bunny girls before. If the outfit came with her, I'd buy out the whole store. Dear shop owner, I beg you for her contact. I'll pay whatever it takes. Is she free? Let me take a look, and beneath every comment, Amelia replied with a blushing emoji, saying, DM me.